Anyone who's just coming in, we're going to begin lying down. Welcome, Clara. Hi. We're going to begin lying down tonight.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, nice and easy. Ease into the evening. Beginning to relax all the muscles of your body. If you have anything that you want to grab to make you more cozy now or at the end of practice, feel free to grab that stuff. Just beginning at the crown of our head. Hey, Carrie.
Oops, stop. Hi.
It's all good. All good. Welcome back. We're going to begin.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're going to begin lying down.
Okay.
I'll keep my eye to make sure we all stay connected. I'll keep us all up to date, all up to the minute. But we'll just begin lying down and beginning at the crown of our head. Just gonna begin to relax all the muscles of our face. Relaxing your jaw, allowing your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. With each exhale, just letting go. You made it to your mat and let go of the day. Relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Your abdomen, your hips. Just allowing all that relaxing energy to flow down your legs and into your feet. Just taking a moment to notice how you feel. Begin to let go. When you're ready, begin to bring your right knee in towards your chest, gently grabbing your knee and just gently pulling in towards your chest. You can begin to open your hip a bit and just let that right knee come toward the right armpit. Gentle opener, hip opener. Come on back through center, let that right leg go long. Bring that left knee in, do the same thing on this side. Gentle hug toward our chest. You can hear the winds howling here in Long Beach. Hopefully we're easing into an evening, maybe a snow day tomorrow. It'll be a nice, sweet little way to relax, hopefully. You can open up toward your left armpit. And come back through center. Let that left leg go long. From here, we're just going to reach our arms up overhead and stretch. It's like that good morning stretch. Reaching up overhead. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And on an exhale, just let it go. Relax. We'll do that once more. Reach overhead. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hugging muscle to bone. Really just getting in there. And on an exhale, release. Don't be afraid to sigh it out throughout your practice. Just rest here for a moment. When you're ready, you can roll over to one side using your arm as a pillow. And just rest in fetal position for a few rounds of breath. When you're ready, you can push yourself up to a seat. Maybe you want to come sit up on a block for a moment. Just elevate your hips, whatever feels good for you. Blanket, pillow. It's all about the cozy, at home, cozy style yoga these days. And I'm here for it. So I hope it's treating you well too. So I invite you to close your eyes if that feels safe for you. We're going to begin with a loving kindness meditation. I'm just going to read it to you a couple of times. The first time will be, you can repeat it to yourself. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May I be filled with ease. Now the second verse or the second time, you can go out to a loved one or even a stranger, anyone or anything that you would like to send some love and healing to. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be healthy and strong. May you be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May you be filled with ease. This last time will go out to all living beings. May all living beings be happy and peaceful. May all living beings be healthy and strong. May all living beings be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May all living beings be filled with ease. From here, we'll open our practice with the sound of Om. If you'd like to join, you can bring your hands to heart center. We'll open with 3 Oms, 3 Shantis. If you'd like to join, inhale. Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. hands to your knees. We'll slowly begin to just move organically from our center, just moving around in circles. Circles or side to side. Maybe you have big circles, maybe you have little circles tonight. I encourage you to listen to your body. I've been taught recently, in the last year or so, to really go with nature, to follow nature, and to remember that I'm a part of nature. My body's a part of nature, and I have to listen to my body. We all do. You can switch directions if you're going in circles. You just continue doing whatever feels good for you. Hi, Hobbs. You're so cute. Love it. I love when the puppies come to practice. Come back through center. From here, we'll just start. We'll start up with a breathing practice. We'll just do a little easy breathing. If you have alternate nostril breathing in your practice, you can go ahead and practice that. I'm just going to instruct easy breathing. 4, 4, 4. So we'll inhale for 4 seconds. We'll hold our breath and retain for 4 seconds, and then we'll exhale for 4 seconds. We'll do a few rounds. So just take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. And we'll begin. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Retain your breath. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Come back to find your natural breath. If you like, you can switch the cross of your legs here. If you're comfortable where you're at, you can stay right there. Everything's a suggestion. Just do what feels good for you. From here, we'll reach our arms up overhead. And we'll just begin to fold over our legs. So maybe you're right here. Maybe your forearms are on the ground. Just come down, let your head relax. Just breathing here for a few moments. Begin to walk your hands over toward the left in your forward fold. Yep, good. See if you can put your right hand on top of your left. Just relaxing your head. Yep, feel a nice side stretch here. Walk back through center and over to the other side. Same thing. See if you can put your left hand on top of your right. And a nice side stretch going. If not, you can just lay your hands wherever they're at. We're just trying to go toward the right side. Come back through center. Walk your hands up toward your body. And you can bring them behind you. From here, we'll just kind of roll our shoulders into our back. I'm just gonna open up our heart, and it's just a little counter stretch. If you like to, you can lift your hips, but you don't have to. You can just breathe here. See if you can breathe into your belly. A few abdominal breaths. And slowly begin to walk your hands back. Actually walk them around and come into all fours. And all fours. Just want to have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We'll begin to cat-cow our spines. Inhale, dropping our belly, arching our back, and then exhaling, pushing the floor away, rounding our spines up toward the ceiling. Inhale, arch, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, push the floor away, round your spine. A few rounds on your own. Coming back to a neutral spine, we'll come to stretch our calves. I'm going to take my socks off here, get a little better grip going. Begin to send your right foot back. Just have that ball of your foot on the mat, just breathing into that calf muscle. Saying hello, showing some love. And breathe. You can stay right here, or if you like, you can join me in lifting that right leg and then extending left arm out like you're going to shake someone's hand. Engaging your navel towards your spine, tugging muscle to bone. Maybe you're finding your dristi, focal point that doesn't move to help with your balance. And breathe. One more cycle of breath. And release with control, back down to the mat. And spread your knees, come back for a child's pose. Come back up. Other side. We'll send that left leg back. Calf stretch. And stay right here, or lift that left leg and extend the right leg out, or right arm out like you're going to shake someone's hand. Finding stability here, engaging your core, hugging muscle to bone, and breathing. It's always the tricky part, right? And breathing. Release. here we'll begin to thread the needle, so you can bring your left hand down below your face, reach the right arm up toward the sky, and send your arm through the window, bringing your right cheek down toward the mat, extending that left arm out. Come back up, switch sides, so right hand will come down below your face. You're gonna reach the left arm up toward the sky and thread the needle through. Opening up our shoulders a bit. And when you're ready, come back up. We're going to tuck our toes and press up to our first downward dog. Hips up toward the ceiling, pedaling your feet, walking your dog, walking your bodily dog, your asana dog. Just moving however you have to here, keeping a bend in your knees as much as you need to. Could be your first downward dog of the day, or first time coming in to your legs, so just go easy on yourself. Do what feels right. Find stillness for a few rounds of breath. And when you're ready, roll forward to plank just for a moment and drop your knees. We're going to come into modified side plank. So we're going to bring the right leg long. We're going to be on our left knee. Kind of like our foot goes out. Yeah. And just reach your arm up. Bring your gaze up toward that right hand if that's okay for you. Or right out in front of you. Whatever your neck's telling you to do. Come back down and switch to the other side, so you can bring that left leg out, or right leg out rather, left leg long, left arm up, We're going to come back to the other side. Same thing that we just did. Reach up. And we're going to reach our arm overhead. A side stretch. So it's like the same position. Just arm is overhead. And come back down. Switch sides. Nice and easy here tonight. Reach up and overhead. And you can come back down. Here we'll press back up to downward dog. Breathe here for a couple rounds. Stretching through your armpits. Relaxing your head. Shoulders are soft. And when you're ready, begin to walk your feet toward your hands. Forward fold. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And let your arms dangle. Just sway side to side, ragdoll. Letting your head relax and forward fold. And when you're ready, just rolling up. Standing posture. Find your mountain. Good work. Begin to come into 2 rounds of sun salutations. So, if you're not at the front of your mat, you can come to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold back down. Let it go. Next, inhale, step your right foot back as far as you can. Bring that right knee down. Content your fingertips, gaze up. Plant your palms, step back for plank. Exhale, knees, chest between your hands and chin. Inhale, slide forward to baby cobra. Hands underneath your shoulders, elbows tight to your body. And breathe. Tuck your toes, come up to downward dog. Inhale, you bring your right foot forward. If you have to go halfway, bring your foot forward. It's the way to do it. Drop that left knee. Gaze up. And step that left foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, left knee down. Gaze up. Low lunge. Bring your hands down, step back for plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Your chest is lifted, elbows tight. Nothing too dramatic. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot between your hands. Help it halfway if you have to. Gaze up. Exhale, feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, right knee down. Step back for plank. Exhale, knees to the mat, chest between your hands and chin. Inhale, slide forward, baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Left foot forward, forward fold. Relax your head. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot, right, left knee down. Step back for plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up toward the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands down at your sides. Notice how you feel. Notice your heartbeat and your breath. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. From here, we're going to step our right foot back. We'll actually bring our feet parallel with the short end of the mat. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So maybe like 3.5 feet apart, or if you know your wide stance, go for it. Something like that. And if you like to, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, if that feels okay for you. If not, you just bring your hands to your hips like this. When you're ready, just begin to fold forward, the flat back. Maybe your hand hold comes a little more forward toward your head. Or your hands are just underneath your shoulders. You're relaxing your head. This is a version all in itself. An inversion takes place anytime our head is below our heart. You get all the benefits of going upside down by doing this. And forward folding. Folding forward, rather. Maybe you want to shift the weight into one side, into like a side lunge. Just being easy on your knees, paying attention to them, showing them love, and if it doesn't feel right, just stay where you're at. Come back to that forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. And rise up, flat back. You can pivot that front leg or front foot and just step forward to the top of your mat. Awesome. You guys are doing great. So from here we'll come into tree pose. So you can stand on your mat wherever you like, wherever feels good. And we'll ground down into that left foot. You can begin to kickstand your right foot. I'm starting just to get our balance here. You can find your drishti and bring your hands to heart center. You can come into whatever expression of tree you'd like to practice tonight. Maybe your foot is below your knee. Maybe your foot is above your knee. Maybe you have a lotus in your practice. Wherever you're at, just breathing. You stay right here. If you like, you can extend your branches up and out into the world. Hello, it is I. And breathing. Lifting up on that left kneecap, engaging that left thigh. Bringing your palms to touch overhead, if they're overhead, and just come back down through midline, down to heart center. Slowly begin to bring that knee out in front of you and extend that right leg out for a moment. Be lifting a little higher if you can. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Move to the other side so you can ground down through that right foot, kickstand. Move in to your expression of tree tonight. Lifting up on that right kneecap, engaging that right thigh, even pressing your left knee out to open up your hip. That to the best of your ability, the best you can. That's all we can do. And breathing here. Trees are strong and powerful, and they withstand a whole lot. Just be strong in your tree. If you like, you can reach your arms up overhead and extend your branches out. Finding stillness here. And since it is a windy night, maybe we begin to move around a little bit, letting the wind blow through our branches, staying strong best we can, moving around a little bit. And stillness again. Palms together, overhead, down through center. Knee comes out in front. Left leg goes long. Maybe lift a little higher for a moment. And release. Shake it out. From here, come to the top of our mat. And you can come down into a squatting posture. Your feet are a little more wide, a little wider than your hips. Your feet point out a bit at like 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock, if that makes sense. And you can come down to squat. Maybe you can come all the way down. Maybe you're up here, wherever you're at. Pressing your elbows into your knees if that's where you're at. If not, just staying in a squatting pose. A few rounds of breath. You can plant your palms and press up to a forward fold. Sweep your arms out and around and up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do one more posture before we come back down to the ground. We'll step our right foot back for like warrior 2 feet, perpendicular, so that your left heel is in line with your right arch. Bring your arms up out of the sides. We're actually going to come into triangle. So you can relax your shoulders away from your ears. Just kind of send your right hip back and then reach forward. Come down into triangle. And rolling that right shoulder back, opening up. Breathing here. Use your shin as support if you need to. Hips are forward. Next inhale, come back up. Arms are out. We're just going to switch our stance so we can just switch it up to go to the other side. Now, the right heel is in line with the left arch. Arms are teed. Send your left hip back. Reach your right arm forward. Come into triangle. Rolling that left shoulder back, opening up your chest. Breathing here. When you're ready, inhale, come on back up. And step to the front of your mat. Good job. Triangle helps to open up all the joints of our body. It's good to get. It's good practice if you have a few minutes. Just practice that during the day. Body will thank you for it. Now we'll bring our feet hip distance apart. Reach our arms up overhead. And we'll just come back to sit in our chair for a moment. Letting our hips sink down. Making sure our knees are behind our toes. Everybody loves chair. Just for a moment. That's how to do it. Exhale slowly with control. Lower down. Butt flap pose. Come on down to the mat. And for a moment, we'll come into boat pose. So we'll lift our legs up like this. Maybe you want to grab the backs of your legs, or maybe you want to grab your mat and stay right here. Just breathing, engaging your abdominal muscles. Or if you like, you can bring your arms out parallel with your legs and breathe. Two more breaths. Slowly release. Just breathe. Send that left leg long. Keep the right knee bent. Cross that right foot over the left knee. Keeping the foot parallel with your legs if you can. With your leg. We're going to send that right arm behind us like a kickstand. Inhale, left arm comes up. And gentle twist to the right. And bring that your gaze over that right shoulder if you like. If that feels okay. Slowly come back to center. Switch to the other side. Cross the left leg over the right. The left foot over the right leg. Left hand comes behind us. Right arm comes up. And twist to the other side. Gaze over that left shoulder. Back to center. Let both legs go long. Shake it out. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. for butterfly or cobbler's pose. Here, you just can maybe rub your feet a little bit. Just rubbing into the arches of your feet for a moment. Saying thank you so much for all the places you take me and all the things you're able to do. Maybe giving each toe a little squeeze. This little piggy. These little piggies are good to us. And you begin to bring your hands to your ankles. Sit up tall. Inhale. And exhale, just fold over your legs. Wherever you come to, maybe your hands here or down to your forearms. Relaxing your head. Slowly walking back up. And from here, you can let both your legs go long and slowly lower down onto your back. From here, you can walk your feet toward your seat. Bent knees will come into bridge. Easy bridge. If you have a wheel in your practice, you're welcome to practice that here. Have your palms down toward the floor. And inhale, lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Like there's a block or a ball between your knees. You don't want to fall out. So squeezing your knees in toward each other. Engaging your glutes. Breathing into your belly. If you like, you can walk your hands underneath your back and interlace your fingers. And slowly, if your hands are underneath, just walking your arms out and coming back down to that. From here, we'll come into sleeping tiger. You lift your legs up toward the ceiling in a relaxed way. There's not really much tension here. You lift your arms up too, allowing them to fall back into your shoulder sockets. It's really letting everything hang, everything go. You shake it a little bit. Just letting everything relax. Sleeping tiger allows all the blood to flow in the opposite direction that it has all day. So it's a pretty special little posture. And it's the same benefits as shoulder stand. If you have a shoulder stand in your practice and you'd like to do that tonight, you can go ahead and do so. In shoulder stand, you can begin to come into plow. Good job. We'll slowly begin to come out of the posture. So if you're in plow, you can come on down slowly. Your hands at your sides. If you're in sleeping tiger, you can bend your knees and just bring your feet, let them float back down to the mat. from here, begin to windshield wiper our legs, our feet, our knees rather. Hello. And when you come to one side, you can just stay right there for a very gentle twist. Bring your gaze in the opposite direction. Bring your knees back to center and go over to the other side. Bring your gaze over the opposite shoulder. Back to center. Now from here we'll move into our final relaxation. So if there's anything else you'd like to practice tonight, if it's a happy baby, or maybe a headstand, or anything that's in your practice that you didn't get tonight, go ahead and do that. Happy baby, you can grab the outer blades of your feet, maybe rock side to side, maybe just stay still. Maybe you want to practice a reclined pigeon. Your right ankle comes over your left knee. Lift that leg up. Or maybe you're just content and you'd like to move right into Shavasana. You can go ahead and do that. Let your legs go long, arms come out at our sides. And just relax. Maybe grab that blanket or those cozy socks we talked about at the beginning of class. Get cozy, get warm. Be in Shavasana for a few minutes. So if there is anything that would add to your comfort, please do so now. Do whatever that is. Relaxing your feet, your legs. Allowing all the benefits of postures that we practice tonight to be absorbed through your body. Finding gratitude for yourself and for your choice to show up here tonight. It's not always easy to choose ourselves. So I commend you for showing up here tonight. Snowy night. It's a beautiful thing. Allowing all that relaxing energy to flow up from the base of your spine all the way to the crown of your head. Begin to invite movement back into your fingertips and your toes. Just gently deepening your breath. So bring your awareness to the room. And at your own pace, you can begin to reach up overhead or just roll over to one side. And then on your own time, coming up to a comfortable seat. Let's close our practice with the sound of Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy, joyous, and free from suffering. May it begin with us here tonight. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your evening. I'm gonna end the class, so don't feel a need to move if you don't want to. And I hope you all had a nice practice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Oh, you too, Carrie. Take care. Have fun in the snow with Pops. Bye, Pete. Thanks.
Thank you.
Take care.